I'm Wes Barker. You guys are watching The Shift. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Ramsey and welcome back once again to The Shift. So glad to be here. This week we got a pretty cool lineup for you. We got a complete show of downloads. So these are all downloadable products that I will be talking about in a second. But before that, let's get into the winner of last week's contest. The winner is, I'm just going to give you a little drum roll, just a little bit, John Horner. John Horner, congratulations. Hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/Murphy's Magic Supplies, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. This week on the deal, we got some pretty interesting products indeed. I decided to take some downloads out for a spin, at Murphy's, because we are a wholesaler and we supply to all the magic stores across the globe. We get a lot of content, a lot, like dozens, like a day almost. It's crazy. So I was looking through a couple downloads and I found these to be cool. We're gonna be looking at iBreak as well as Paradigm Shift, and we're also gonna have a look at the Titanas at the Table live lecture. So let's start with the At the Table live lecture. Here's a quick video I did for social media using one of the tricks taught on that lecture. Have a look at this and we'll talk about that and more after this. Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about some of the new features of the new iOS. This is something brand new. It's an actual telekinetic touch. So you can go ahead and just unlock your iPhone via telekinesis. And not only that, you actually have access to all your apps and your screen if you just want to go ahead. We can go do Safari. Let's have a look here. Maybe do a Google search just to show you guys a little bit. There we go. And so we're on Google, and you can even hit the home button just like that. How crazy is that? So that was a quick performance for the camera of one of the tricks taught on the At the Table lecture with Titanas. Now, this lecture is jam-packed, and I mean jam-packed with stuff like card tricks, mentalism. You got any card routine in there. You got like some magician foolers. You got this iPhone trick. I mean, there's so much being taught by Titanas. We were so, ecstatic to find out how much he was willing to give away. And I know I've plugged his At the Table lecture before, but I'm doing it again because I think $7.95 for everything he's teaching is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way in today's day and age that you can get that much content for $7.95. So be sure to check out that lecture. You can order the download or wait a few weeks, and you can even get a physical DVD copy. I'm so sorry, this is so embarrassing. Morgan Freeman, a little bit obsessed. Hello? Hey Morgan, what's
I think I told you to stop calling me.
I think you're slipping in your age there, Morgan.
I bet you're doing this thing with your fingers again.
Alright, Morgan, I think I'm just gonna hang up on you, alright? Have a good one. Alright. I'm terribly sorry with that. Morgan's he's a big fan. That's actually something that Titanas released in the lecture, and Morgan Freeman calls your phone, basically, and reveals a card to the spectator. And at first I'm like, well, that sounds a little bit cheesy, doesn't it? It's actually hilarious. It plays huge, people love it, it's funny, they know it's a gag, but the card is still red, there's still a trick there. I love this effect. So it's in my phone, and it's a natural sort of iPhone trick. So I definitely enjoyed that. So do check out the lecture by Titanas, and if you're interested in Titanas and his thinking, check out the rest of his products. This guy is on fire. He's released a numerous amount of magic products in the community, so definitely check him out. That was the At the Table with Titanas. Next, let's take a look at a quick performance of iBreak by Ilyas, let me get his name right, Ilyas Seisov, and we'll talk about it after this. Hey guys, here's a cool new thing that I discovered using the new iOS. If you put a magnet close to it, I'm not gonna get, there you go. I'm just about in range, but you don't want to get too close because, oh god, no. Oh no. Oh, wait, hold on. It's one of the many features offered with the new and latest iOS. You guys should check it out. So that was a little performance I did for the camera of iBreak. It's a cool little download. Basically what you get are everything you need to create this and a few other illusions. So basically the effect is your phone looks like it's glitching and all of a sudden, bam, it breaks and then restores itself. So it's kind of cool. The only downside is that this download is $10, and as I mentioned previously, the at-the-table lectures are $7.95, and you're getting, I don't know how many tricks, like 15, and they're all pretty practical. So that doesn't take away from this effect. I still think this effect is cool and it's sweet. I mean, people obviously know it's, you know, the phone's not actually broken, but it is still pretty kind of cool. That being said, a $10 price tag is a bit steep for my opinion, but if it's something you liked and want to perform, check that out. Lastly, but definitely not leastly, we've got Paradigm Shift by Joe Rindfleisch. Paradigm Shift is a cool and visual rubber band transposition. Now, I've not got the technique down packed, and I actually don't have the proper rubber bands to get it down packed. I've been practicing all day with the ones that I have, but they've got a little bit of friction to them or something, so I don't have the right rubber bands. You do need just normal rubber bands, I guess. Mine are just rough and dumb. But let's check out a performance of Joe Rindfleisch, and we'll talk about the product after this.
Watch the yellow. Watch the blue. If I give a little shake, the bands change place. Now I'm going to do that again for you. Let's move this in a little deeper. And I give a little shake, and the bands change place. If you like, you take a look at the bands.
So that was a quick performance. Visual, right? You take two rubber bands very cleanly, wrap one around your hand, have the other one here, and bam, they switch up. I don't know why I'm holding my phone still. They switch places, and then you can do it again, and you can hand everything out after, and everything's examinable. So if you're into rubber band magic, which I think is phenomenal, I think the stuff that people come up with rubber bands is absolutely astounding. I never thought you could do a whole set with rubber bands until I saw Marcus Eddy, Kashawn Wallace. You know, a lot of these guys are just so prolific with all these, Danny Garcia, all these crazy moments with rubber bands, or with something very organic and just laying around. So if you want to add another trick to your arsenal, do check this out. I do think it's very worthwhile. That was Paradigm Shift by Joe Rindfleisch. Alright folks, that about wraps it up for me for this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show and the performances and the products. And if you want to win this week's contest, simply like this video and comment below your thoughts on the products, the show, or whatever. Just your thoughts in general on life, the universe, and everything. And I will pick one of you guys to take home these downloads as a prize next week. So thanks again guys for tuning in. Have a happy weekend for whatever's left of it, and we'll see you next Sunday for another edition of The Shift. Peace.